Hello, 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 and welcome to LRGA Curves today. Happy Friday. Let's let some people come on in, come on in. If anybody's up and willing to play, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let's see what it's looking like. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Right on. Okay. So, Curvies. Happy Friday. Does anybody have their bell rung so that you can get notified next time I upload a video? And so you can become part of this beautiful curvy community that we're growing in the YouTube streets. I know this is kind of impromptu, but this is my Friday, and I decided to come on live with my curvies. So thanks for being in the house, trying to let some people come on in if they would like for the people to come on in. Got some news, some breaking news, some breaking news. I hope this is new tea for a lot of people because yeah, got some hot piping tea. Hot piping. Let's get into it, Curvies. Thanks for coming through. I'm trying to get the word out that I was coming on this live real quick. There. Hopefully those people will tell somebody. Because I decided to come on live. Okay. Curvies, curvies, curvies. Step right up. Step right up. And again, I can't see the chat. I'm not sure why I can't see a chat. But if you could make sure to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. If you haven't already, ring the bell. So I'm on the YouTube vertical live thing. And so if you hit those three bells in the upper corner, those three dots in the upper corner, that's where you get to like this video. I can see I have one like so far. If you guys can get these likes up while we break this news. Now, it's only getting broke here on LRGA Curves because I just heard about it. And I was going to come live last night and tell y'all, but I decided to come today and tell y'all. Now, I have been on Kenya Moore's ass about this revenge porn situation on Real Housewives of Atlanta. We've been covering this since last week. I've gone live a number of times about the situation and the alleged revenge porn over there in Atlanta. And look, it's looking like it's not a good situation for Real Housewives of Atlanta or for Kenya Moore and her hair care. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to also talk about Married to Medicine. We got some clips of that. And then we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, the Von Teese of it all. And somebody thinks it's a crazy situation, and allegedly she didn't get on Traders. And then we're going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. Hey, Sebastian, I can't highlight your comments, can I? How does that work? If I click the comment, I'm seeing comments today. That's awesome. Now, how does this work? If I click the comment, do you guys get to see it? Or do I just get to see it? Let me see. Yeah, you guys can't. I can see the comments today. Awesome. But I can't make them pin. So it looks like Mademoiselle. Yay, I see your comment. Kenya needs her makeup at all times. TT's G-Mom, hey, good morning, Grand Rising. Sebastian says, no, I'm not using StreamYard this morning. I'm using the actual live feature inside YouTube. So I am using that. Yeah, Kenya's beautiful with or without makeup. It's a preference. Yeah. I just heard the news on No Chaser. Yes. G-Mom 4, Grand Rising. Yes. Okay, so yesterday, let's start with Kenya Moore. So I was over at Michelle A.T. Alien's house yesterday. She's a YouTuber. She's a blog goddess, the blog goddess. Yes, Michelle A.T. Alien. And she broke yesterday that the shenanigans of Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member Kenya Moore and her revenge porn, thirst trap, dehydration, sabotage grand opening event that she did for the 15th 11th time for Kenya Moore Hair Care. She overplayed her hand, y'all. Kenya overplayed her hand, and Kenya, after a investigation by Bravo into what exactly happened at the not so grand opening event, where she decided to use her time, money, and effort to harass, harm, and humiliate her co-star, Britt Eady, with images of what the lady said in the background. That's a penis. That's a penis. The lady said it. We heard audio from the event of shocked onlookers talking about the penis they saw in whatever images were provided by Kenya Moore at her not grand opening, not grand and not opening event, because the place has been there for some years, y'all. This was just smoke and mirrors. Anyway, to all Team Twirl, y'all about to be dizzy. Your girl got suspended. Yep. Twirl on that, Team Twirl. Twirl on that. While she's suspended, hopefully she can get undizzy from all the twirling she's been doing, thinking that creating manufactured TV moments is what the people want to see. The people don't want to see manufactured TV moments, Ken. We never have. And just like Nene Leakes said, you are the downfall of this show. She told us if Ken stays on the show, she will be the downfall of the show. She told us things changed when Ken brought her fakeness to reality TV. Nene Leakes told us all roads lead back to Nene Leakes, okay? You never win when you play dirty, Ken, okay? And you're the downfall of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, Team Twirl, you might want to get your respirators, because not only is your girl suspended indefinitely, she's been excommunicato from the rest of the cast. Yes, no alliances, nobody to pick up her slack, nobody to invite her to nothing. They are not allowed to communicate with Ken. Ken is excommunicado like John Wick. Okay? Excommunicado. And I don't think that Ken has that freaking token to get into the Russian ballet to find some help in this situation like John Wick did. Nope. Overplayed her hand. She thought she was being a force multiplier. She force multiplied her ass out of some money, because don't they get paid per episode? So she did this week 3 of filming. I'm not sure how many times she actually appeared on camera, because anything that she appeared on camera with Portia, if it had a shot of Portia's, or should I say Simon Gobadia's Rolls Royce or Simon Gobadia's house in it, they can't air that either on Real Housewives of Atlanta. What is Real Housewives of Atlanta going to do? They can't film Portia at Simon's house, and they can't film Portia near Simon's Rolls Royce. And any footage they've already had about that, he sent a cease and desist saying they can't use that. Okay? They can't use that. He pulled a Caroline Manzo, and they are not allowed to use the footage. Okay? And now with this Ken situation, Ken showed penis on film at an event where not only production was, but where they invited bloggers, also news media people, to embarrass, malign, harm, and humiliate Britt Eady. Now, y'all know that Britt is an insurance millionaire from helping the people stay protected, get protected. You guys need your insurance. You can never have too much protecciones for your family. If you don't know, find out, but not the hard way, hopefully. So she's a professional woman. Whatever peen she gobbled in the past, she didn't do it on this show. Whatever images of her doing sexy time from the past has zero relevance to this show. So why Ken would have manufactured a TV moment that included a natural sex act and then shame the lady. Did you guys hear the audio? We played it here on LRGA Curves. Go back. Listen to all the stuff. It's all still up. We played the audio of not only did she show images, she then did a whole long monologue like she was William Shakespeare sitting in the front left stage right, talking up to no one, a whole freaking soliloquy, shaming the lady, slut shaming the lady. Because by Kenya's definition, Britt's a slut for sending pictures of her twat for $1,400 because Ken is heard saying in the audio, I charge $2,500, so you're a cheap one. So it's okay when Ken showed her ass after she got her butt implants in Mexico, after she got crowned Miss USA. She went down to Mexico and got some butt implants. And did you know that Kenya Moore used to be Source magazine? Remember Source magazine? All they showed was ass. Ken was the first main model of that magazine with her ass all over the place in that magazine. So it's okay when Ken does it. And I don't think that Source magazine was paying $1,400, $2,500, nothing back in the day. Those ladies were practically doing those shoots for free so that they could have images, so they could have tear sheets for their freaking portfolio. So they could look like models doing work. A lot of those kind of models do the work for free so they can have the images for their portfolio, you guys. Do you think Ken, when she was showing her new clappers that she got in Mexico, was getting paid $1,400? No. So why would she then, at 53, decide to shame another woman about what she may or may not have done with her own private parts for $1,400? Because I'm telling you, Ken gives us incel vibes, involuntarily celibate. The way she hates people that have sex. Well, anyway, so that was one of the stories. Ken is suspended, excommunicado, overplayed her hand, cannot talk to the people, will not be filming with the people. And based off of the way she treated Nene. Now, remember when Nene's scenes were getting less? Kenya was going around to all the news outlets talking about, well, it's obvious they don't want her anymore. Remember? Ken was so happy. She had that same weird smile on her face that she has now. She was so snide in all her remarks about Nene when Nene was going through it. And they were cutting Nene's scenes, knowing that that's how Nene was going to be paying for her $2 million house and getting Bryson out of jail. Ken didn't have any sympathy for that situation. Ken made rounds off of the pain of Nene's situation and was laughing at her. So can we get a in for Ken? Turnabout is very fair play. And Carmageddon is a bitch nobody wants to deal with, Ken. They already told us that Real Housewives of Atlanta, we would not be seeing it this year, you guys. They weren't going to show us nothing till 2025. And that had to do, I believe, with all the stuff with Portia and Simon initially, because this hadn't even happened yet when they announced that we wouldn't be getting any Real Housewives of Atlanta till 2025. And now this happened. So I'm not sure if it's canceled. And thanks for being here. I'm not sure if it's canceled, but they are definitely having to do some creative filming, okay? Ken is EX-Communicato. They will not be airing her grand opening. They will not be having her talk to anybody to try to create a fake alliance. I came on here real quick, fast, in a hurry the other day, and I showed you the Instagram aftermath fallout of Ken trying to, again, play magician and get everything set up so she looks like the vindicated villain that she believes she is. I only see villain when I see Ken. There's no vindication. She's never been vindicated, in my opinion. She's never proven that she was married. She's never proven that she was divorced. She never has proven that they actually had sex to get the baby. She's never proven any of that to me. The only thing that Ken has proven time and time again is that she's anti-supporting women, that she's selfish, she's a mean girl, and that she does everything. She doesn't care how fake she comes off looking, as long as it's a air quote good TV moment, which it's not, because I'm in my 50s too. I'm not Jerry Springer driven anymore. She's still driving all of her scenes from Jerry Springer. The toxicity, the dysfunction, the meanness, the nastiness. We can always count on that from Ken. Where's the real? Where's the real? I would have loved any moment of a real Ken. But, okay, I just can't with Ken. I can't. So she's suspended. That means it's affecting her pay. She can't film, so she can't get paid from that. She can't talk to anybody, so she can't try to make them come up with some kind of alliance to pull her out of this. And she was trying to drag Portia into this shit, you guys. After she did all this stuff over the weekend, she's posting pictures of her and Portia at the not grand opening, talking about dynamic duo. Portia was like, "Not today, Satan," and she was posting pictures with her real bestie, Shamia Morton. They might have already had the talk at that point, but they had a cast meeting, emergency. Come over here. And that's part of the speculation, is that Ken was at Dr. Heavenly's yesterday getting her teeth worked on because she had time, y'all. She had time. She can't film. And the only place that we're going to get to see Kenya Moore Hair Care Salon opening is in the chair at Dr. Heavenly's dental office, because she sabotaged her own event. So let's take a look at that. Let me pull this up real quick. You never win when you play dirty. Okay, let's stop that. Let's share this. I hope you guys are doing excellent this morning. Go ahead and smash the like button, smash the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell. So this image is from yesterday, when Kenya had time because she's suspended indefinitely and can't talk to anybody on cast. So she went over to Dr. Heavenly's, and they did this impromptu thing. I love Dr. Heavenly. You guys know we're Heavenly's angels over here. But let's take a listen. Dr. Heavenly is so sweet, you guys. Now, I'm not sure if Dr. Heavenly knows old girl is suspended and she's not going to be getting paid, and she's not going to be able to promote her thing on the show, and that her grand opening will not be televised, just like the revolution will not be televised, y'all. So Dr. Heavenly did old girl is solid, because Dr. Heavenly is Team Twirl for life. So let's watch Dr. Heavenly do the Dizzy Queen, Kenya, a solid, and allow her to promote her head salon on Dr. Heavenly's platform, because it's not going to happen on Real Housewives of Atlanta platform. Let's listen.
That's right here, over here too, okay? Kenya, we need to do a show together, because I don't know who. Listen, I'm gonna be clear. I'm Team Twirl, no matter what you say.
Yes.
Team Twirl, okay? It don't even matter. So tell us a little bit about your hair care store.
Well, this is my. Well, see, now she got me on numb, so now I sound crazy.
Right. I should have did it beforehand, right? But that's all right. She pretty anyway. She gonna be pretty.
So this is the Kenya Moore head spot inside the.
Okay, this is the iPhone 14 with a very cracked screen, by the way.
I'm coming.
And I don't really care, except for the people who are really into iPhones always get the upgrade. And especially people, when they have the resources and means, always get the next upgrade. And I believe they're on iPhone 15 and or a 28. Is it iPhone 28 yet, you guys? But it's not 14. And her screen is toe up. Like Brooklyn plays a lot of games and might drop it sometimes. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that Brooklyn plays games, but I just know that my husband's phone is all cracked up because he be letting son play games on the phone and the boy be dropping it. And it looks a lot like Ken's screen here. And so I was just wondering, I don't know. I'm just commenting on that because some other people in some other comments was like, oh, really, Ken, you can't afford an upgrade? I'm not sure if after this season she'll be able to afford an upgrade either because your girl's suspended indefinitely.
Over there, okay.
I know you guys have seen this. It's like the TikTok sensation when you lay down the whole time to get your hair done. Mm-hmm. And it's a full hour of like massaging and like getting your health to your hair, your scalp, well-being, self-care, all of the above. And it's in a beautiful environment.
Where is it?
It's inside the perimeter in Atlanta.
Okay, Perimeter Mall, by Perimeter Mall.
Well, inside the perimeter.
Okay.
So it's in Chamblee. It's like next door to Brookhaven.
Okay, Brookhaven. So Buckhead.
And according to this little interaction right here from real ATLians, from Atlanteans, from people from Atlanta, they're saying that she's doing a word salad right here, trying to say that her thing is near Buckhead, it's in this perimeter, but it's really in the place that she said that starts with Schutzley or whatever. So, and that's the other thing. It's like, lady, do you not want people to come to your spa after you? Because she was crying about, I've been trying to get people in these seats after she shamed the lady for sending Snapchats. She then immediately tried to be victim and cried about her business needing people inside, but she won't even tell you where it's located when she gets the chance, y'all.
Yes, near.
Yeah. Okay.
But right, yeah, like.
So she wants you to get near the location, but you cannot have the exact location because she don't really want nobody in her seats, y'all.
Minutes from the mall.
Okay.
On Peachtree Boulevard. But yeah, she has me numb, so I was talking crazy, but I love Dr. Heavenly, and she has.
And I believe that it's not really Peachtree Boulevard, it's Peachtree Industrial or something.
As my mouth and my teeth.
Who's the number one dentist in Atlanta?
Number one dentist in Atlanta is obviously Dr. Heavenly.
Yes.
And my girl too, my shade queen girl.
Okay. So I'm not the only one that practice oral services for the public. Okay, that's it. All right, y'all take it easy now. Praise the Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna let us listen to it again without my whole freaking talking with it. But now that I said those points, remember those, but also look at Dr. Heavenly's eyes when she's not giving the people the exact location of her business, okay? Let's see, can we make it bigger a little? Let me see, where's this on this side? Let's do it again.
Gonna thank God for everything. Get off.
We're gonna play it one more time.
Listen, y'all.
That's right here, all my hair too, okay?
Kenya, we need to do a show together because I don't know who. Listen, I'm gonna be clear. I'm Team Twirl, no matter what you say.
Yes.
Team Twirl, okay? It don't even matter. So tell us a little bit about your hair care store.
Well, this is my. Well, see, now she got me on numb though, so now I sound crazy.
Right. I should have did beforehand. Right, but that's all right. She pretty anyway. She gonna be pretty.
So this is the Kenya Moore head spot inside the hair spot.
I'm coming over there. Okay.
I know you guys have seen this. It's like the TikTok sensation when you lay down the whole time to get your hair done. Mm-hmm. And it's a full hour of like massaging and like getting your health to your hair, your scalp, well-being, self-care, all of the above. And it's in a beautiful environment.
Where is it?
It's inside the perimeter in Atlanta.
Okay, Perimeter Mall, by Perimeter Mall.
Well, inside the perimeter.
Okay.
So it's in Chamblee. It's like next door to Brookhaven.
Okay, Brookhaven. So Buckhead.
Yes, near.
Yeah. Okay.
But like 10 minutes from the mall.
Okay.
On Peachtree Boulevard. But yeah, she has me numb, so I was talking crazy, but I love Dr. Heavenly, and she has my mouth and my teeth.
He's the number one dentist in Atlanta.
Number one dentist in Atlanta is obviously Dr. Heavenly.
Yes.
And my girl too, my shade queen girl.
Okay. So I'm not the only one that practice oral services for the public. Okay, that's it. All right, y'all take it easy now. Praise the Lord. We're gonna thank God for everything.
Okay, so let's get at some of these comments. Let's see what's happening. Yes, Sebastian says Kenya's beautiful with or without makeup. And G-Mom's in the house, right on. Bravo was going after her with that Carlos interview. You know, perhaps, and isn't it interesting? I had told you guys this too last week. I had said last week that one of two things was going to happen. Either they were going to reward Kenya for this abhorrent behavior in true Bravo fashion, where if you have a case pending, you're a con or something, you get a spinoff. But if you're a truth teller, you get nothing, right? So I was like, she's either going to get rewarded for this, or they're going to do to her what they did to her when she wore that Indian costume, which is sacrifice her, because that's what they do when it's us. Okay. So when Luann de Lesseps, the Countess Luann, money can't buy you class. Money can't buy you class. Elegance is learned, my friend. Elegance is learned, my friend. Remember Luann? Well, Luann did Black Body and showed up to a Halloween event as Diana Ross. And she had Black Body and a big ass Afro wig. And Bravo didn't do anything, didn't make her apologize, didn't nothing, y'all. And then a couple years later, Kenya wore Pocahontas outfit to a costume party. And they made Kenya apologize for cultural appropriation, along with Bravo releasing a statement that they do not condone, endorse, or anything cultural appropriation, and that Kenya was wrong. Remember that shit, y'all? Remember? Well, I guess Kenya was black today because she just got the black treatment where she's going to be suspended with no pay. Yep. She's not getting rewarded. No spinoff for her. No spinoff for her for doing this. Yes. So Bravo was going after her for that. I cannot. Yep. Nene may as well be the new Cleo. Remember in back in the day, they used to have the lines you could call, the psychic hotline you could call Miss Cleo. Nene missed her calling because she sure did call it. She sure called it. Okay. Yes, Britt will be getting paid. What proof do we have that she's a legitimate? I guess the fact that she's still in business and in insurance. Look, you need major licenses to be in insurance. And if there was any kind of insurance frauding, it's not for Kenya to bring up. What proof do we have that Ken's a legitimate businesswoman at this point? I mean, is it a legitimate business if you needed 11 grand openings and your business still isn't up and running? That would be my question. I love Nene also. I saw an expose on YouTuber about her being a fraud. I bet you know what? I haven't seen that, but I bet there's a YouTube video for all the stuff, you know? If it's true, Kenya was wrong, but let's not Britt Edie. Come on, Portia should put the car in her name, but she can't put what she didn't buy in her name. So the other day I told you guys that Portia cannot film around her Rolls Royce. Again, Michelle Atalian is in the mix, in the know, in Atlanta. Check her out on these YouTube streets. She has the documents to prove these cease and desists have been received by Truly Entertainment Bravo et al. And concerning the filming of Portia in the residence and around the car that Simon owns outright without Portia's name being on. So we might finally get back to having lunches on Real Housewives of Atlanta because they can't film at Portia's house. I doubt they'll be filming at the hair salon anymore. It's just going to be too much bad energy. But yeah, I love Nene too. I hope it could be canceled. It could be canceled. Yeah, what's the address? Wasn't that really cryptic? Like, who do you know in business who is so evasive about the freaking address of their property? Like, she should have just said, 1865 Peachwood Boulevard. Why didn't she say that? What do you need? Divining sticks to reach the location? You know, those divining sticks that, those 2 copper wires when you want to go in the direction that points you there? What the hell? She's a fakey McFakerson. Fakey McFakerson. For her to go from crying last year, they didn't even show my opening again, and it's for my business, and I'm my mom, and then she's going to use this year to sabotage her own event with penis pictures and a soliloquy on slut-shaming your cast member. Really? Really? I am so glad it didn't hit the way she thought it would. And as a matter of fact, hit that like button. That's right. Let's see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, what's the address? Yeah, I was over. Hey, Voice Twin. I was over at Michelle's house. I was going on and on. She's like, Large, I gotta go to sleep. What's good, Zaleen? You were over there too. We were over there together. It's in Chamblee. Chamblee, that's the name of the place, which is not in Atlanta. I'm not from there, so I wouldn't know. But had she given you the address, people, you would have known that she lied yet again. Ken is a freaking liar. She opens her mouth and lies fall out for no apparent reason. Let's listen to this lie again. Let's listen one more time.
She's so silly.
And you're such a liar.
Listen, y'all.
That's right here. All my hair too, okay?
Kenya, we need to do a show together because I don't know who. Listen, I'm going to be clear. I'm Team Twirl no matter what you say.
Yes.
Team Twirl, okay? It don't even matter. So tell us a little bit about your hair care store.
Well, this is my. Well, see, now she got me on numbed up, so now I sound crazy.
Right. I should have done it beforehand. Right. But that's all right. She pretty anyway. She going to be pretty.
So this is the Kenya Moore head spa inside the hair spa.
I'm coming over there. Okay.
I know you guys have seen this. It's like the TikTok sensation when you lay down the whole time to get your hair done. Mm-hmm. And it's a full hour of like massaging and like getting your health to your hair, your scalp, well-being, self-care, all of the above. And it's in a beautiful environment.
Where is it?
It's inside the perimeter in Atlanta.
Okay, Perimeter Mall by Perimeter Mall.
Well, inside the perimeter.
Okay.
So it's in
Look at how Dr. Heavenly is side-eyeing her while she's saying this, because Dr. Heavenly knows she's lying.
It's like next door to Brookhaven.
Okay, Brookhaven. So Buckhead.
Yes, near.
Yeah. Okay.
But right, yeah, like 10 minutes from the mall.
Okay.
On Peachtree Boulevard. But yeah, she has me numb, so I was talking crazy, but I love Dr. Heavenly, and she has my mouth and my
Who's
teeth.
the number one dentist in Atlanta?
Number one dentist in Atlanta is obviously Dr. Heavenly.
Yes.
And my girl too, my shade queen girl.
Okay. So I'm not the only one that practice all services for the public. Okay, that's it. All right, y'all take it easy now. Praise the Lord.
All of that word salad. She said Chamblee, but then she backed it up and said 10 minutes from Buckhead. But then AE says that what's this comment? I have it pinned. Let me see. The comment says, I am 30 minutes north of Buckhead. Chamblee, where Kenya is an hour and a half away. She said it's 10 minutes. She's such a freaking liar. Yes, Dr. Heavenly looks fantastic. She's been looking younger and younger. Yep, the black girl always gets sacrificed. You find out exactly how black you are. You can think you're the most white adjacent person and everything's going to be fine, but they will find a way. You will get blacked in a heartbeat. Even remember that Chinese man just showed up to court in blackface because he said they were treating him black. Did you guys see that? And they were like, sir, why are you look like that today? He said, well, you treat me black, so I came black. Because he was expecting to get treated white and get off. And he's like, I'm still in this court case. You treated me black. Yeah, you can get treated black. Let's see. These comments are going crazy. I can't, let's see. Who did? Wait, Mademoiselle, who took the board's channel down for what? Oh, shit. Oh, snap. Mademoiselle, can you send me a DM about it? What happened? No, wait. Where I been? Wait. Yes, Miss Cleo. Isn't she like a bona fide Miss Cleo? Kenya looks cute in her Native American outfit. I agree. As a costume, I can understand the pushback. And, don't sell the freaking costume. If it's decided that Pocahontas is a culturally appropriated costume, then don't get mad at me that I wore what's for sale. Get mad at the person that can sell something that could be construed as a culturally appropriated moment. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that Ken has some indigenous in her. I'm willing to give Kenya a pass on that personally. Personally, she got a pass from me. Personally, she can get a pass from me based off of what Christopher Columbus said when he came to the Americas. The peoples that he called Indians were actually copper-skinned. Hello? Anyway, we don't have to go there. Let's see. Let's unpin that. Yep, remember? Word is Bravo wasn't going to have her back after but then Candy left. I could see that. She did kind of complain, and Bravo loves a grateful Negro. They only like grateful Negroes over there. You need to show all of your gratefulness at all times, and if you show any type of ungratefulness, then Andy will be looking to the next Negro to make sure they're grateful. Miley Cyrus dressed up as Little Kim. Black Twitter really liked the outfit. Said it was the best one she ever wore. But I bet she didn't even have to go black body for it. There's a way to do a rendition or a tribute to somebody without putting on their skin. You know what I'm saying? I'll have to go back and try to find that one. Oh, Beyonce also went as Little Kim. I wouldn't go on Carlos King. Bad move. Not sure why Gertie went on the show. I hope and pray she's coming back to Real Housewives of Miami. I hope so. I hope Lars is off that show, though. Yeah, they should just cancel it at this point. If they just canceled Real Housewives of Atlanta, that could give them all time to regroup. Do we know anyone that attended the grand opening? Callie, thanks for coming through. Michelle Atialian was reporting from outside the event in real time. And that's the first time that we heard the things that were happening. Yes, we're trying to figure out. Okay, here's the address. Oh, it is Peachtree Boulevard. I thought it was Peachtree Industrial Boulevard. But it's in Chamblee, you guys. There's the address. If anybody's in the area, it's at 5211 Peachtree Boulevard, which is what any business owner should have memorized to say when they say, "Where's your business?" Ken, that was free. I believe she's a pathological liar also. Smack to you, I have no idea. I'd given him a break after all the Garcelle bashing, but then I said, let me watch a video and see what he's talking about. Couldn't find the channel. I thought I saw him live yesterday. I could have swore I saw him live yesterday. But yeah, all that Garcelle bashing, I love Gabor, but he does find issue with Garcelle all the time. Her business is on the base floor of an apartment building? No. Really? The name of the apartment is called SLX, you guys. Yeah, we do wish her success in her business, of course. But that was a terrible advertisement. I mean, look. I like Gabor's channel too. You guys, if he's still around, you guys should check him out. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to investigate this. No way. Treating him black, I'm telling you. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so let's keep it pushing. I hope you guys smash that like button. You use the 3 dots at the top. You click the 3 dots above the chat or in the top corner of your screen. And that's where the like button is when I go live on YouTube, the way that I'm doing it today, not through StreamYard. Okay, so that's Kenya suspended. That means no pay because they get paid per episode. She laughed at Nene when Nene had her episodes cut, and but hey, and she doesn't get anybody to try to commiserate with or do a comeback with. She can't talk to nobody. They don't want nobody getting their story straight. Okay, nobody getting their story straight. Hey, Grand Rising, Corey. Yeah, I'm surprised if that's happened. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We're going to have to check that out. Yeah, I don't even think that she literally had sex to have the baby. I don't know that she did. I don't know that she did. Okay, so let's keep on moving on. I don't want to keep you guys too long this Friday morning. So Kenya suspended. That's a huge story. Now let's hurry up and pop over to we're going to pop over to the next story, which is let's just keep it on Dr. Heavenly's page real quick. And we're going to see some Married to Medicine news now. Because I love that they're filming. And, Dr. Heavenly said that she's going to try to get along with everybody. And all she does is tell the truth. And I don't know why the people get mad at Dr. Heavenly for telling the truth. I mean, it's better than all of Kenya's fucking lies, in my opinion. I cannot stand a freaking liar. Oh my God. You know how dangerous liars are? You know how dangerous that is? I prefer the harsh truth over a funny lie most days. Okay. But so this season on Married to Medicine, Dr. Heavenly is getting along with the people. So let's take a look real quick and a listen. And look how she looks so young, like Alora. I love it. I love it.
Now, what you call this, Simone?
This is what you call parking lot pimping. Which Heavenly and I got our cocktails and our chicken wings.
Lemon pepper, baby. You know
while
it's from Miami.
sitting in the car.
That's it.
Parking lot
good time. It's a whole party up in here.
I mean, you don't need nothing else when you can parking lot pimp.
Look, I got my ranch sauce, got my chicken wings, got my crown of coke. Girl,
This is the good life.
Oh, we get them.
Yeah. No, we classy. We're educated.
We classy. Married to medicine, baby. We classy over here.
We're real classy.
Okay. I do not believe the doctors are drinking and driving. I believe they pulled up to an event and are eating before they get in, because the next video we're going to show is of them at an event. So I think they were eating prior to the event. So, but I love seeing her and Dr. Simone together. It looks like Dr. Simone isn't being a hater, that Dr. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly are close, and that she's getting in where she can fit in. And it looks like Dr. Simone relieved herself from the cheeks of Toya. Remember, it seemed like last season, Dr. Simone was wearing Toya's ass helmet, the way that she was always like, I'm going to take it for my friend, Toya. Remember that? So it looks like she took her ass helmet off long enough to have some chicken wings in the car with Dr. Heavenly. And I like it. I'm here for a good parking lot pimping session.
Now, what you call this, Simone?
This is what you call parking lot pimping.
Which
Heavenly and I got our cocktails and our chicken wings.
Lemon pepper, baby. You know
while
it's from Miami.
sitting in the car.
That's it.
Parking
We having a
lot
good time.
pimping.
It's a whole party up in here.
I mean, you don't need nothing else when you can parking lot pimp.
Look, I got my ranch sauce, got my chicken wings, got my crown of coke. Girl.
And you know, one thing though, I will say that if they were being forced to drink and drive, that's on Bravo, because Bravo sends cars for the ladies in Beverly Hills and in the OC. Those ladies get cars on the way to their events so that they can drink and be nice and pliable for the scene once they get there and give us some good TV. But our girls over here on the black shows, they be having to drive their self, get there on their own, and all of that stuff. It wasn't until this season that we heard Portia say, oh, they sent a car for your girl. They said they haven't done that before. That was the #1 show on Bravo for almost a decade, and they weren't sending cars for those girls. Because they got treated black.
This is the good life.
Oh, we get them.
Yeah. No, we classy. We're educated.
We classy. Married to medicine, baby. We classy over here.
We're real classy. I ride hard for that D. Sometimes I use my card for that D. I look for that D. I might even cook for that D.
No, you won't.
I count sheep for that D. And then I roll over and go to sleep on that D.
You did that. Listen, I get on my knees for the D. I even give you my keys for the D. I will lie for the D. I even fucking die for the D.
Uh-oh.
I go to jail for the D.
Oh, shit.
Fuck it, I go to hell for the D. Ooh, that's it.
Woo! Too much D.
That was funny.
I ride hard for that D.
I had to mute this because I don't own the rights to that music playing in the back, but it looked like Sweet Tea is trying to make a baby pop out. And her and Dr. Heavenly are getting along so well that Dr. Heavenly can get some of this twerk too. And this middle finger, read between the lines. They're going to get along this year. Dr. Heavenly's crazy. See, they were eating before this event so that they could drink some more and not be too drunk, because you have to eat something to absorb the alcohol. Hey, see, they ate their chicken wings, got a sip on before, and then they get into the event and they're having a good old time. Still sipping. I don't know who that person is over there. Who's that lady? Who's that? I don't know who that is. Looks like Simone's over in the corner. I don't see Dr. Jackie. I only saw Simone, Dr. Heavenly, and Sweet Tea. Where's Toya? Where's Toya? Let's see. Well, that was a nice little movement. That is hilarious. Yeah, Jackie, I don't know. Jackie and Dr. Heavenly, they traveled this summer. They went to Africa together. So they did hang out this summer, but yeah. Look, Dr. G love all that jiggling. Makes him feel alive. He like, I'm alive. Jiggle on me, woman. Jiggle. Yes, Sweet Tea. Work that back. Look, she's working that sacroiliac. She don't know how to act. Slow motion, baby. Slow motion, baby. Or really fast and jiggly. I love it. But I love that her and Dr. Heavenly are going to try to give us some non-toxic television. Hopefully they can keep this energy going. I wanted us to see this. I didn't know how many people had seen it. So I definitely wanted us to get on here and see this Married to Medicine action. I'm going to stop sharing that because I don't own the music. Okay, now we're going to hurry up a couple more minutes. So, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I've been kind of thinking about why is Monica Garcia off of my TV for being reality Vontice if the person who can be on the TV, Teresa and Jennifer Aiden, can be real Vontice for years. For 2 years, it's been proven that for 2 years, Teresa and Jennifer have been feeding stories to blogs and doing all kind of whatnotness, okay? And Monica Garcia, breakout star from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City last time she was there, she talked about people who weren't even part of the cast, and they refused to let her have her job back. So anyway, after that, I guess there was talks about her being on Traitors, and news broke yesterday that through Neighborhood Talk that allegedly Traitors did not accept Monica Garcia because she failed a psych test, you guys. Let's take a look at this. Did you hear about this? So this is the article that they put on there. So it says, let me go back one more time. Pause it. Pause. Oh, pause. Can I make it pause? Stop. See post. There. Let's just go here. So, Neighborhood Talk yesterday. Wait a second. Dogs want to go out. Go ahead, Milo. Go ahead, LL. Get out of here. Go. Hurry. Are you going or not? Okay. Okay. She wanted to go out. He just wants to go where her butt goes. Okay. So the Neighborhood Talk exclusive, former Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Monica Garcia, who was caught running a fake account that bullied her co-stars. That's fake. Let me finish reading first. That bullied her co-stars was allegedly booted from NBC's Traitors because she failed a psych exam. And then it says over here, now let me just say Neighborhood Talk. I do not appreciate this title. This is clickbaity because she did not bully her co-stars. She was not on the show at the time that the fake account was run. So this whole title is bullshit. This is bullshit, you guys. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City's Monica Garcia, who was caught running a fake account that bullied her co-stars. That's not true. She wasn't even on the show when she ran the fake account. She didn't run the account while she was on the show. Therefore, the people were not her co-stars. at the time of this thing. Anyway, let's go and see what else they have to say over here. So it says, neighbors, we're exclusively learned that Monica Garcia wasn't selected for season 3 of Traitors because she allegedly failed a psych exam. Sources close to the situation tell us that she was doing it but failed the psych exam. You know, all that drama she had in Salt Lake City and her craziness, they continued. She was casted but was booted after failing. Monica was also booted from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City after just one season when it was revealed that she was running a fake Instagram page that bullied her Bravo co-stars at the time. The account referred to Whitney Rose as a swinger at one point, posted countless insults towards Jen Shaw. It's unclear if Monica will return to reality TV anytime soon, but we're sure it won't be for Traitors. So this right here also is BS because she was booted from the show. And anything that was ever posted about the other women wasn't posted by Monica. It was all reposts that Jen Shaw, who was literally their real co-star, had posted on her social media, and when she was bullying her co-stars. Bam! So basically, Jen Shaw did to her co-stars what Teresa Giudice and Jennifer Aiden did to her co-stars by cyberbullying them and using the internet and blogs to do it. It's so weird. I mean, are we living in an opposite paradigm universe? What is going on? It's going on, you guys. It's opposites day. This isn't true. But let's go back because I want us to hear what Monica has to say about this. She was not happy to be portrayed like this. So she has a little story for us. She has a little story and a little rant.
Okay. There are a lot of things that are published about me or said about me that I can let go. This is not one of those things. To go out there and make and publish a claim that I failed a psych evaluation is a complete lie. It's extremely damaging. It's disgusting. Also, like, to play with my mental health like that is extremely disturbing. I didn't even go through the process of Traitors to where I would even be asked to take a psych evaluation. It didn't even go that far. I was never even asked to take a psych evaluation. So to sit here and say that I failed one when I wasn't even asked to take one is wild. This is what we're doing now with people's mental health. This is what we're doing. And we're putting that in front of the world. Awesome. Lies. Okay, so I'm just sitting out here in my yard because y'all got me fucked up for real. And I just got off the phone dealing with this shit. And this is why y'all think I failed a psych test. That's why. Because I have no problem dancing in the street with the Uber Eats driver. That makes me insane? Okay, back to what I was saying. I'm sitting in my yard and it hits me. There are like 6 to 9 new housewives alleged, right? Allegedly, there are 6 to 9, maybe possible friends of housewives, whatever, however you want to look at it. With a brand new season coming out really soon, like really fucking soon. You could be clickbaiting with their names. You could be posting stories about them. You could be doing your journalistic duty on them. But you're not. But you're not. Is like nothing happening over there with them? Like nothing's interesting in there? No? Now, I personally would have loved to have been on Traitors, okay? Check off the vision board list. Would have loved to have been all like, it was Professor Plum in the library with the candlestick in Scotland or whatever. Didn't happen, not even close. Wish that were true. Was not asked to do a psych evaluation test for traders. However, I was asked to do the same way I passed the housewives psych evaluation test. So, oof, I hate to disappoint y'all. I hate it, but yeah. So, to everyone that continues to watch my life and gossip about it and lie on it and talk shit and sit there in the sidelines like the little bench warming bitches that you are, stay tuned, honey, because season 2's coming. Now, I'm sure this conversation isn't over, and I'm sure we're going to circle right on back to this, but right now I got to do some real mentally ill shit and pick up my ex-husband from the airport.
Howdy, howdy.
Hi. Are you sure you want to be in the car with me?
I don't know why.
Well, I failed the psych evaluation test.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe I should drive. I mean, to be honest, I'd be surprised if you passed it.
You're such a dick.
Now, let me say about them that I love Monica freaking Garcia. Okay. And if you guys did not see, I posted
about my opinion on a lot of stuff. Elon Musk. We're gonna talk about politics a little bit. You know, I try to stay away from that. We're gonna talk about investments.
Oh, that's really old. That's in our highlights. But Monica Garcia, I posted a video of her and her ex-husband, Mike Fowler, you guys. He is fine. She and he match. She's gorgeous. He's fine. Those kids are beautiful. He still loves her. He still treats her like a goddess. He forgives her for the cheating. He does not want her to keep bringing it up and making herself, he told her in the thing, he's like, let it go. She's like, this is my ex-husband. Yes, the one that I cheated on. He's like, just let that go. Can you stop saying that? Can you just stop saying that? Like, you don't have to keep saying that. Like, just let it go. I thought that was so beautiful for him to release her from that burden, because she probably says it because she thinks he's always thinking it, but he doesn't even care about it right now. He only cares about being a great father and being also a support system for her also. And I think that is so progressive. I would have loved to see that on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And what do you guys think of that? Like, I agree with these comments. Mademoiselle said, people are so jealous of Monica. It's sad. It is. And I'm like, the same thing, Mademoiselle. Traders give psych exams? Like, huh? So you can fail a psych exam because you're emotionally not okay. Yep. And she's been bullied since the season ended. And that can take a toll on anyone. Erin, thanks for being here. You guys go through and check out Erin's channel. We had the most fun over there last Saturday, you guys. We did a Disney trivia quiz. It was hilarious. And that was over on Smiling with Erin's channel. So you guys be sure and go over there and check her out. Yeah, look, we don't believe that she failed the psych exam either, right? And yeah, let's talk about it, Smiling. Why can Teresa do this? And even Jen did this, because Jen was bullying those ladies on her Instagram, calling the lady Shrek, saying she was a swinger, all kind of stuff, while she was on the show with those ladies, and nothing happened to her, okay? Reality in New Jersey, Teresa's literally feeding stories to bloggers. They were literally sending the screeners. You know that the screeners. So that's the episode that comes out. They would get those in advance so that they could have something to, like, you know. Remember they used to have to blog about the episode. when Bravo first started. They used to blog about it on Bravo TV, and the ladies used to have to write like a little summary of what it was like for them. And so they get the screeners also. As it turned out, specifically Jen was sharing screeners with bloggers that were doing the bidding of Teresa. Hello? Setting up stories about her blood brother and her sister-in-law, Melissa Gorga. Setting up stories about the other people's families. You guys. And nothing's happening to Teresa. So far, it's looking like Jennifer Aiden might be the only one to get punished in that situation. But we can hope that Teresa, they got some for Teresa too. No way, Allie's in the house. No worries, darling. You missed it though. We started off. I'm going to do a quick recap for Allie, you guys. Ken is on suspension indefinitely from Real Housewives of Atlanta for her shenanigans at her sabotage opening event, because she showed peen all over the place, and Bravo did an investigation and then called an emergency cast meeting where they told Ken she's suspended indefinitely, and they told the other women they are not to commiserate. Zero contact with Ken. EX-Communicato with Ken, you guys. And then we went over to Married to Medicine, where we saw that Ken probably had time to go over and get her teeth done yesterday because it was her first day of being fully suspended. And because the opening will not be televised, just like the revolution will not be televised, she did a redo of the opening from the dentist chair at Dr. Heavenly's dental office. And then we looked at some clips from Married to Medicine. Then we slid on in here to Monica Garcia, Salt Lake City News, because they said she's failed a psych exam. And I'm like, Monica's the sanest one on that show, because Lisa Barlow thinks she's baby something, baby gorgeous, is baby wrinkles. I've never seen a baby with that many wrinkles unless it was a Shar-Pei, Lisa Barlow. And then Meredith. I bet, I'm surprised Meredith, look, Meredith seems okay on the outside, but I bet Meredith got some things going on too. And then Whitney Thorny Rose, she passed a psych exam after she did the body, she was painting on the body paints with her husband on the thing, and then he got fired because it was immoral. Really? They all passed. But now it's gonna, oh my gosh, you guys. Monica is a real one. I agree, mademoiselle. I'm laughing too, Allie. The situation with Kenya is gonna bring concern to Portia. The situation with Kenya is gonna bring concern to Portia. Well, I don't know exactly what you mean by that, voice twin. But we also know that Portia cannot film in her house. She can't film near the car. So far, Simon Gobadia, who people want to say is a charlatan of some type. Look, he's not so charlatan-y that his lawyers can't get the job done and put these cease and desists in all the production and throwing monkey wrenches in there. Oh, you saw that live from Dr. Heavenly? Yeah, I love Dr. Heavenly. She did a redo of the opening at the dinner. She did. The opening will not be televised. EX-Communicato. Yes. Let's see. I can understand a physical exam. Undo. I can't get to it. I can't. Why do you keep doing that? Undo. Okay, there it is. I can understand a physical exam, but not a psych. They're not enlisting into this, right? And I'm not sure what the questions are. Maybe the questions are skewed to allow a bit of psychosis into the event, because none of these ladies scream complete mental health. Okay? I mean, you might have a screw loose to even want to get in front of a camera and share your life in the first place, because look, editing can happen or not happen. You might not get that erased. Okay. I don't know that I would want my entire day filmed. Okay. Let's see. Not so much a charlatan. Oh, no. What's happening? Come on, stop. Replace. Not so much a charlatan that he has to apply pressure to these attorneys, right? Yep, exactly. Exactly. Look, they're like, oh, he's a fraud. Oh, he's broke. Oh, this, oh, that. He was able to produce the receipt to go along with the cease and desist that he paid for that Rolls Royce, cash money, y'all. He was able to produce the receipt for the house that he pays the mortgage on, he paid $7 million for that house, y'all. So I'm not sure where all these stories about charlatan, broke, scammer are coming from. And it doesn't really match, because why would she want to stay in all these scammy situations if it can all just get taken away because it was a scam? Anyway, let's see. Bravo, Simon is not playing games with Bravo and Truly. Simon is applying all the pressure. Bravo does not want to deal with the stress. They don't. They do not like stress, okay? I do not believe they give psych exams. I can understand that one. Not so much a charlatan. I'm not, oh, why not, Corey? I'm not watching Married to Medicine. You're not watching Bravo? I get it. I'm almost off Bravo altogether. I mean, it's just triggering me. The more I see the differences, the more I try to reconcile mentally that it's okay that they treat these casts so vastly different, that it's okay that they allow these images to be triggering for some people, but they don't want other people triggered. Like, I want to be complicit in Bravo's games anymore. I don't know. They're going to have to really do something amazing for me to freaking see it. And now supposedly Real Housewives of Dubai is in trouble because the ladies support Free Palestine. But I mean, they're literally in freaking Dubai, which is like right there. So they could even have relatives or something in that region or something. But it's a problem for them to stop all the ladies on Dubai. I can't. No, you stay outside. You just stay outside. Simon is implementing scorched earth. The Scientologists did this to the IRS. You apply that pressure, the people, yep. Did anyone heard about the report of Andy Cohen, housewife hustler, talking about? Ooh, no, I have not heard that. I do check out the housewife hustler from time to time. And so, no, I did not hear about Andy Cohen over there. Allie from Miami heard it and believe it. They are restructuring. Okay, so I had said that they canceled BravoCon. In my opinion, I felt like they canceled BravoCon because of all of these suits, and they would have to answer to the most recent one from white counterparts that mimic and reiterate everything that Nene started off and said in her suit. So this is class action territory, you guys. This is class action territory because the patterns have been cemented in establishment of what Bravo is doing over there. Now with white Bravo celebrities coming out and saying exactly the same hostile work environment conditions that Nene had to go through. But they investigated themselves allegedly and said that Nothing to see here, folks. But they did cancel BravoCon. So I'm like thinking, did you cancel it so you could try to move all the shells around and hide the things you need to hide and allow the smoke to dissipate that needs to dissipate? And hopefully you can crank out enough good reality TV to make the masses forget about all of these lawsuits for abhorrent behavior. That kind of sounds like something they would do. Let's see what these comments are saying. How does Simon have $7 million home if he was bought with ill-gotten gains? Simon has receipts and is paying taxes. Thank you, Voice Twin. And is paying taxes. The IRS isn't coming for him. And I bet that's part of why immigration ain't come for his ass yet, because he is adding a great deal of taxation to the monies that the IRS is able to collect from old boy. Okay? He'd been traveling internationally. He'd be posting every time he's coming back to the country, left the country. Anybody who's hiding is not doing that type of posting. So I'm not sure who's putting these stories out there, who wants to try to make it seem like old boy is not a good catch. I'm not sure why somebody would be so concerned also with besmirching his good name. It's almost like a smear campaign against this man ever since he left Fallon and her cheating pregnant ass by the pool boy. People have been putting out these smear campaigns about the situation of his finances, and it's all lies. Trying to pretend like he's just like one of the... I'm not really sure why this is so important to people to put out this false narrative about this man's finances. I don't know. It's a hit piece, though, for sure. Happy Friday, everybody. Bianca, hi, beautiful. Thanks for coming. We love Bianca, you guys. Aaron, can you drop your link for your smiling channel, please? And if you see any other content creators we love in the house, can you drop their their links, please? Oh, you guys know what? Allie from Miami has a channel in these YouTube streets, and I was trying to get her channel stacked. She hasn't really started doing the content yet, but she's a friend of the Curvies. So we were trying to get her channel like pre-stacked with, people. So when she starts doing their content, at least, how it takes, like you have to have a number of people, you have to have a number of watch hours. There's different things you have to have. So if you can go through and support the builders of YouTube like that, that could be great. And anybody else we have in here? I don't see anybody else. But if they do pop up, go ahead and you can drop them. Palaver Girl, what's good? Carol Radswell, not Lee. Carol was looking good. Oh my God. Carol Radswell, she posted a picture the other day and she was looking gorgeous. Like she left reality TV just in time. Okay. Just in time. Let's see. Yes. Happy Friday. The U.S. loves their taxes. That's the only way they can send any money to freaking Israel and Ukraine is with my motherfucking taxes. But I can't get no reparations though, right? You just signed a 10-year deal for my taxes to fund Ukraine's for 10 years. But Black people in America, foundational Black Americans, cannot get fucking reparations. But you can go pay Ukraine. You can fund genocide, in my opinion, in occupy Gaza, in Rafah. The line's always moving. You can do all that shit with my motherfucking tax dollars, but I can't get not one motherfucking reparation. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. I might not pass the SAC evaluation with this much freaking Black lady anger inside of me. I tell you the motherfucking truth. Anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go there. But we are kind of going to go there for a second, you guys. So you can see on this image, you might know all the people, all the players up here. We see Ken with her cracked iPhone. We know her, right? We see Married to Medicine, Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Simone. And we see Monica Garcia, right? But the lady in the bottom left corner on the screen right here, that is Miss Tisa. And the reason I have her under Bravo Hot Topics is because she's adjacent. She's Real Housewives of Potomac adjacent. And we're going to get into a little story about her today. Let me check out these comments. Oh, look, Corey's all, I only been awake 2 hours. You were listening to a podcast, Jill Zarin said, actually had movie editors doing the last episode of, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. That, Look, Mademoiselle, girl, we can definitely go there together. You can't see anything. Oh, let me stop sharing that. Start sharing this. Try it again. But can you hear anything? There. I hit the button. Sorry. So I want to go there about the reparations, but not everybody's into it. Not everybody's into what really needs to be done. People want to pussyfoot and lollygag with motherfucking futures of real life Americans, but I just don't understand why there's not more outrage about the situation, about where our tax dollars are going. I mean, don't Americans drive down the same fucking streets I drive down and see all the homeless Americans living in their fucking freeways with children who literally paid taxes in this country and their tax dollars are going someplace else and they can't get any help in their own America? We can go there. But it's not Bravo Hot Topics. I'll have to save it for another day. But anyway, so the lady down here with her beautiful smile and her scrubs with ice cream and cats, Miss Tita. Now, Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember Mia Thornton, the liar, who they are trying to prop up as the best thing since sliced bread, but all she does is slice words into lies. They're trying to make her the center cherry blossom over on Potomac because Giselle's number's up. Mia Thornton, 2 seasons ago, brought on her childhood friend, Jackie, remember? And her and Jackie were taking showers together. And the season that Mia Thornton threw the drink on Wendy and then hit her with the purse, and then did all that stuff that season, remember? Well, she also, in true Bravo fashion, brought a best friend on the show and then turned on her. That's what the people on Bravo do. They're like, oh my God, I have a friend that would be great for the show. Her name is Becky. And as soon as Becky gets there, whoever brought Becky on turns on Becky, or Becky turns on her. That's what's about to happen on Dubai, which I'm going to go live about. And we're going to do a recap for that either later today or first thing in the morning. But because in Dubai, we have Caroline Brooks brought on Talene, her best friend in Dubai of 10 years. And it's looking like before the end of the season, they're going to be turning on each other, because that's what you do when you bring a real live best friend on. You have to tell all the secrets and you turn on each other for entertainment. Can we give a round for entertainment? Yes, you turn on your best friend for entertainment. Anyway, so back to Real Housewives of Potomac. Mia Thornton had turned on Jacqueline. Well, Jacqueline's real life sister, you guys, I can't make this bigger, is this lady, Tita. Her real life blood sister is this lady. And Tita had a channel on, well, she still has her channel here on YouTube. And her YouTube channel is all about her being a recovering crackhead, a recovering drug addict, recovering heroin addict, And it was awesome. She would go live like the entire day, just been live cleaning her house. And she was a caregiver for children and for her mother. And when all the stuff happened against her sister on Real Housewives of Potomac, we would go over to Tita's channel because Tita was spilling tea on the real Mia Thornton. Okay. And covering her sister very well. Okay. So unfortunately, I had noticed that she wasn't coming up on my feed and stuff anymore. But I didn't really think 2 and 8 about it. I was like, oh, it's not the season. Maybe because Jacqueline, nothing's happening to Jacqueline, because I had my bell on for when she would go live, but I hadn't really seen anything for months now, like since last year. And come to find out, unfortunately, I'm going to say this as tenderly as possible. This is a really sensitive subject, you guys. I'm not sure if you have already heard. But like I said, she was a caregiver and she would watch children while she was cleaning up, and she would watch the kids while they were playing. And she was basically a daycare provider. And the parents knew that she was a recovering drug addict and also trusted her with their children and allowed her minor children to be filmed on Tita's lives throughout the day. Well, unfortunately, Tita, last year, the reason we haven't seen her is that unfortunately, Tita was watching the minor children and they were in the pool and Tita fell asleep, you guys. She dozed off, just 2-minute nod. It was a 2-minute nod. And one of the kids had gotten in the pool and tragically drowned. By the time Tita woke up, the baby had passed away. Tita was found guilty of neglect, I believe, and was sentenced to 18 months in prison for the death, because it was all filmed. It was all on live, you guys. It was all on fucking live. Whew. So prayers out to the family of the little boy. And here, let me see. I'm going to go ahead and read this article if I can. See if I can find it. Where'd it go? It's going to be in, what is this? Home. It's in pictures. Let's see. I was going to read this article real quick out of the Gazette, Capital Gazette. My computer's thinking. I hope you guys can still see me over there. Yeah, it looks like you can. Here it is. So let's pull up these articles. Is it this one? So here's the first part. So let me make this small so we can read it together. Minimize. I just want it small. LL, can you just calm down for a minute, mama? They act like I'm like the doorman, okay? I need like a freaking door on a dog door on my thing because, yeah. Okay, so this article is from the Capital Gazette, I believe is the name of the article. And well, I'll leave her picture up here while I read the article. So it says, a babysitter from Lathan Uh, okay, yeah, you guys can still see that. So it says a babysitter from Lothian who was asleep when an infant boy in her care drowned in her mother's pool pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter Tuesday. Now, this happened September 2023, you guys. That's what I'm saying. I hadn't seen her in months. And I just found out about this. Actually, it was from Zara, one of our curvy crew, was like, I know that you watch the show and I don't know if you've heard, but this had been happening and it was all over Black Twitter and I don't do Twitter, so I didn't know. So shout out to Sarah. And she has a channel also in the YouTube streets. But she didn't post about it. She thought that I might want to bring this up to us. Okay, fine. I'll let you in so you can be quiet. Come on, hurry up. Thank you, Mama. Okay. So she pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter Tuesday and was sentenced to 18 months incarceration. According to charging documents, September 15th, 2023, Deonshia Martin, also known as Tita Talks, was in charge of watching Vincent Jones at her mother's home, also in Lothian. At 12:30 p.m., the two played in the backyard near an uncovered in-ground pool, the police said. At first, Martin, 56, told responding officers that she began cleaning up pool floats when her phone rang. Turning around to answer it, she saw Jones floating face down in the rear corner of the pool. Martin ran over, scooped Vincent up out of the water, brought him inside where she began CPR and instructed her mother to call 911. According to the charging documents, Martin said that she had last seen him 2 minutes before finding him in the pool. The child was transported to Anne Arundel Medical Center, and it's unclear from the charging documents when he was pronounced dead. After inspecting the baby at the hospital, detectives conducted a second interview with Martin at the home, asking if she had been live streaming on YouTube when the incident occurred. She said she had, explaining that she regularly recorded her days online. According to charging documents, detectives reviewed the stream from the afternoon in question, which showed she had been asleep. Oh God, it wasn't 2 minutes, you guys. It was 10 minutes before being awakened by the phone. Police said the phone had made at least 2 other noises in those 10 minutes, but she did not wake up. Vincent was 19 months old when he died. After consulting the Anne Arundel State's Attorney's Office, police arrested Martin in October, more than a month after the infant's death. She had been held in a no-bound house arrest until that time. A grand jury indicted her in November, charging her with involuntary manslaughter and neglect of a minor and reckless endangerment. Martin's defense attorney did not respond for comment. The state's attorney, April Curry, had prosecuted the case. And once she's released after her 18 months, she will have to serve 5 years of supervised provision. Shout out to the baby. Shout out to Tita. Just sending positive vibes. That's a tragic, horrible situation. She loves those kids so much. She loved them so much. Damn, that's horrible. God, that's just, that's heart-wrenching. You guys, if there's ever any uncovered pools or pools need gates. Those gates around the pool, you know? And I know kids can climb the gate sometime or get between or something, but God, It's just so tragic, and it seems so unnecessary because, damn. Yeah, that was so triggering. Oh my gosh. Yes, trigger warning. Dangerous kids in water. Yeah, because it can happen so fast. It doesn't even take 10 minutes. It could take a second. It could literally take a second, you guys, for this to happen. It's crazy. It's so upsetting. Do you get how freaking upset this makes me? I can't. And that's where I'm going to end it today, you guys, because I can't. I cannot imagine what she has to go through, what the parents are going through. So freaked up. Wanted you guys to see how upset I was. Could you see how upset I was? Dear God, just bless everybody who had to hear that story. Bless everybody who's involved in that story. Bless that family. I know they're missing their baby so bad. And Tita was actually very involved in her. She was taking care of her mother and stuff too, you guys. So just sending prayers and positivity and healing vibes to everybody involved in that tragedy. And that's just how quick life is. That's how precious it is. It only takes a moment. And I want us all to remember that. Like, be nice, have some compassion, speak life into people and to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. You know, I was looking at Louise Hay. I told you guys before how I had the pleasure of living next door to the Louise Hay. You guys could Google her, Louise Hay. She's famous for using affirmations to heal. And she would teach people like how to do affirmations, and they would get healed from AIDS back in the day. Like, she would work with a lot of HIV positive, AIDS positive people, and she would help change their life with affirmations, because it's a form of speaking life into your situation. And our words are vibrations, and they carry the frequencies that we need, and all that stuff. So I started today by getting up, and Louise Hay suggested this. You get up in the morning and you go straight to the mirror and you look yourself in the eye and you tell yourself you love yourself. And then you ask yourself, what can I do today to make you happy? That's how I started the day. And you know what the day told me? Myself told me go live. And that's the first thing I did. Well, after I read the Bible and I stopped in 1 Corinthians for some edification of my spirit. And then I did another little affirmation thing. And then I decided to come live and share this stuff with you guys. So I hope you had an excellent time with me this morning. And I hope that you too are going to go out and have a wonderful day and not be fake and not make up no damn stories for people. Instead of just tell your truth. You don't have to be Kenya and Chopin's with no address. Dude, at least give the address of your business if you really want people there. But also but be like Dr. Heavenly and just forgive and move on and get the party started before you get to the joint. Be like Monica Garcia and tell the truth and pass all your psyche evals. And you know what? Be yourself. Love yourself. And go out and shine your light. You match the stars and the sun for a reason. Okay, there's enough to go around, so go get some. Thanks for being here, Curvies. Smash all my buttons on the way in and out. Ring the bell so you can get notified. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Be awesome. Oh, yeah, I'll come back later and we'll do Dubai. But I'm getting ready to go to my Tony Robbins and Dean event that they're having a special event that I'm a VIP at for the next 2 days. I was there yesterday. It's today and tomorrow too. So that's what I'll do. And I'm going to be in there until about 1:30 my time in California. And then depending on if I have anybody signed up for my family financial fitness event, we may or may not go live about Dubai later. So thanks again, Curvies, for coming through. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.